So the crafting system is driven by materials, and those materials are gained primarily through salvage. So the salvaging system basically allows you to take any items that you don't want and put them in this cube-like device and break them down into essentially crafting materials. So this has a couple cool aspects to it. You can do this anywhere. So if your bags are full and you don't want to go back to town, you can just break down some items. And our goal is really to essentially strike a good balance between your desire to sell items and your desire to break them down. We don't want that to be a really hard choice, like you're struggling with each item. There's going to be some items that you obviously want to sell because they're worth more gold, and some items that are better to break down. Usually, higher quality items that don't have great affixes on them, so they don't sell very well. So, those are the primary places, and the more rare the item is, the better the materials you get off of it. And there's also some randomness to the world. There's some items that can be gained through drops, and there's some, you can also get recipes through drops as well. So one of the big parts of the item game for crafting is actually finding the really good recipes out in the world. All right, so the next thing we're going to show you is how Artisan upgrades. This is my favorite aspect of the Artisan feature. One of the things that most crafting systems don't have is a visual element. We do with almost everything else. As you get better as a player, your skills look cooler and your armor gets better, and we tend to visualize almost everything about your character getting better. But in most games, crafting is not one of those things that you get a visual indication. You just get usually something in the UI. So, but because artisans are characters in the world, we can visually show them getting better over time. So the other thing we wanted was the leveling up process to be fairly easy. So as you see, this is actually about as quick as it is. It doesn't take very long to level a guy up once you have the materials. It's actually acquiring the materials, which you do by going out and fighting in the world. So again, we wanted the process of, we wanted the process of crafting to be mostly focused on combat. We didn't want you, again, to spend tons and tons of time in town. We want you to go out, kill monsters, find materials that you want, find items that you want, find items that you're going to break down, and always be wanting to get back out into the world and fight more. So this is an example of the blacksmith once he's fully upgraded. And every artisan will have several levels of kind of visual upgrades that they get throughout the game world. So that is pretty much the artisan feature. The only thing left is for us to, I can't really do a video where we don't kill something. It doesn't feel right. So there we go, there's our killing. We're using our crafted items and we're killing goats and we're staring at rainbows. And that is artisan.